That's what it's about.
Talking about the performance of Delman Young there. He's the guy, remember, the Tigers picked up late in the season after the trade deadline. So they made a great deal. They didn't have to give up a whole lot to get this guy who has been a really, really strong performer. Got to play one game at a time, guys. It's a cliche, but it's the truth. They are traveling to Texas. They are playing tomorrow on Fox 17. And if they can force a Game 7, well, then anything can happen. Pressure squarely on the Rangers right now.
Hey, Tim, quick question. Any talk about Verlander being able to throw tomorrow night at all if needed?
I don't think they would do it, Mike, because you got to look at the big picture and long term in case they make the World Series. There was a lot of talk last night in the stands that maybe Verlander was tired. Then the guy goes out and throws 133 pitches, 94 of which were strikes. But Leland did hold Valverde and Joaquin Benoit out of the game, so he was looking big picture. Even if they needed him, he wasn't going to pitch those guys, so I wouldn't hold my breath. They got Scherzer and Pfister going. Doesn't get a whole lot better than those guys.
That's a fantastic game last night.
It was, Mike. Last night I described it as a battle in the octagon, and I know those are terms that you would understand. They were going run for run. It was back and forth the whole game, and nobody could get that advantage, but it was that bounce off the bag there that really gave the Tigers that boost that they needed. We're going to talk more about that in the 7 o'clock hour. But
Hope nobody loses faith in us.
I wouldn't say that anybody's losing faith, but boy, it took until the 6th inning yesterday for the crowd to really get into it. They were a really late arriving crowd, plenty of empty seats. Granted, it was a day game. They were facing elimination. You didn't know if it was going to rain like it did the day before. Once the Tigers got it rolling, they started to pick it up. But even with Justin Verlander on the mound, it was really kind of calm. It didn't feel a whole lot different than a regular season Justin Verlander start until they got the momentum, and then it got kind of crazy. Guys?
Tim, I got to tell you, I certainly want to see the Tigers win. I don't know if everybody here in West Michigan does, but if it's any time to negotiate a contract for Nelson Cruz, I think he should do it now.
Even Justin Verlander had to smile when Cruz hit that home run off of him. The guy swings for a home run every time, and you know what? It works. He is a record setter. I'm going to do a little research because I've already forgotten my stat because I wasn't prepared to throw it out there. But he's the first guy to hit those home runs in extra innings. He's the first guy, I think it just popped into my head, to hit 5 home runs in one postseason series in Major League history. And he's doing it off of good pitchers, too.